I knew I loved you, but it wasn't until July 22nd, 2020 that I realized that I couldn't live without you. That night, I witnessed your accident, laying on the ground unconscious, swiftly taken away in an ambulance, and it almost stopped my heart. I followed closely behind the ambulance, fearing for the worst the whole time, but praying that you would be all right.
Nathan. Hi.
Hey.
My name is Kara.
Hey.
We're literally getting married right now.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for coming.
Kara Elizabeth Henry. I am not a robot. That was the phrase that prompted you to respond with, "This sounds like something a robot would say." Although not the most romantic opening lines to a love story, they're ones that I think fit ours quite perfectly.
Today is the start of a journey that will play a large part in defining the rest of Kara and Nathan's lives. While I know in the past 33 years, I've gotten sick of Nathan's weird jokes, forgetfulness, and definitely tardiness, Kara can take comfort in the fact that, hey, it's only a lifetime.
I'll never forget the moment I saw you. You were everything I was hoping for. Right after I met you, I immediately met several of your best friends who are standing here with us today. Love you guys. Love you.
You are the most beautiful, talented, smart, creative, thoughtful, caring, funny, and spontaneous person I have ever met. And all those characteristics and more not only make you the love of my life, but my best friend.
Marriage is the most important agreement two people can agree to make. We as humans are built for love and commitment. We are happier and healthier when we agree to be in a relationship that is supportive, dedicated, and maybe most importantly, fun. And so we are all here to be a part of the beginning of this commitment that they are making today and to celebrate the love between these two people whom we also all love.
After weeks of messaging back and forth, we finally met in person, and although a little unorthodox of a first date, I can remember the way we got along so naturally from the start. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I could tell that there was something very special about you. There was a light in you that was unavoidable, a light that shines so bright that from our first date on, just the thought of being around you again was intoxicating.
Our second date, but first date with you alone. You asked me what I wanted to do, and you recommended we go get sushi and watch a scary movie. I fell in love with you immediately. We were inseparable from that day.
Only getting to the hospital to find out they wouldn't let me in due to COVID, the hours I spent with Joe and Kinsey in the parking lot of the hospital, waiting for any word of your condition was torture. I left with the invasive thought that I may never see you again. That night was exceptionally dark that my light had been taken from me. Finally, when we got the word that you were all right, but just badly banged up, it was at that moment I knew I could never be without you again. So today, on our wedding day, I vow to love you unconditionally and keep that light inside of you shining so bright until the end of our time.
I promise to love you with my whole heart and soul in this life and the next. But most of all, I promise to always be your best friend, forever and ever, to infinity and beyond.
I vow to always laugh at your jokes, even though I probably can't hear my laughter over your own. And I vow to always sing the harmony to Toto's Africa when we karaoke. I love you to infinity and beyond.
And watching Kara grow up from a little child who laid on our laps to a little girl who fell asleep in her spaghetti to a beautiful young woman. To Nathan and Kara, may your great adventures together continue. Your journey together be long and prosperous, and may all your dreams come true.
So, step 1, start your speech with simple yet direct introduction. Hi, I'm Megan. I am Kara's friend. Kara is beyond perfect. She is gorgeous, hilarious, weird, super weird, loyal, and she is thoughtful and talented beyond belief. I was doubtful that anyone would be worthy of the love Kara deserves until Nathan came along.
my God. Fucking. You were sniffling.
I was trying to with the nonverbal.
Oh my God, you're beautiful. I swear to God, if this is another man in a dress.
You look so beautiful. Oh my God. I love you. Look, give me a spin. Give me a spin. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I wanted to talk about phases and some of Nate's phases that stick out to me. First, there's Subway Nate. You had Emo Nate. You had Fat Nate. You have Rockstar Nate. Shout out to Earth vs. Thea. You have CrossFit Nate. You have Cali Nate. You have Film Creator Nate, who is making badass films and music videos for some really cool bands. And now, you're Kara's Nate.
Throughout the relationship, I've had the pleasure of watching them grow and evolve as individuals, but also together. Kara and Nathan really are two of the most loving people that I know. They've never met a stranger, and they do brighten up every room that they step into. Between Kara's fierce loyalty, fearless mind, and huge heart, and Nathan's playful spirit, unmatched humor, and undeniable drive, it's so clear that they're the perfect match.
We have been together now for almost 6 years, and we have been through so much. Some amazing trips, adventures, and life experiences, but also some very hard, scary times. Through it all, we've always remained positive and patient. Sometimes we had to take turns being the supporter and the positive one. But through it all, we are best friends.
I, Nathan, take you, Kara, to be my wife.
I, Kara, take you, Nathan, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To infinity and beyond.
And now, by the power vested in me as your friend, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Great job, dude. You're fucking killing it.